Okay, midweek recap. So, GJ, today, 11th of Feb, we have sellside liquidity being taken out. Most of the last quarter, in fact, it was the labels or the daily candle anatomy was your best friend. But this year, or beginning of this year, we've got a lot of movement off the Asia liquidity. So if your strategy was based off Asia's liquidity, like your model, you'd be doing well, GJ, this year so far. Most def. We have, after we see price obviously move off the label or the buy side liquidity, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. We went to Asia high even, turned around and took out the sell side liquidity for Asia. Didn't quite reach down to the liquidity that we have labeled here. Regardless, it's swept one, so we're going to look for the candles or the candle pattern for entry. First candle, the way I teach it to my students, smart money reversal, fair value gap entry. So with that, I've got my smart money reversal, which would be these two candles, the engulfing candle going up. Then I've got a fair value gap here, or a gap in price. I feel like that's really distinctive here. And then you've got your entry. So with my adjusted risk management or my dynamic risk, while price did move into profit, of course, moved my stop loss up to 7.2 pips. Breaking Asia's high. I think here I actually passed my first phase here. So I wasn't able, I think I needed 44 pips to pass the first phase. So I actually didn't carry this whole run. I think, to be honest, yeah, when you're doing props and you're doing them two steps, the only time you're actually going to take advantage of a full run is if you are actually funded. Because most of the time you'll just hit it like while you're on your way up, like while price is rallying like it did here today. But this is the beauty of catching an A plus setup. You've got an A plus setup. You should be hitting a target. If you're not seeing it like that and you're just like taking a couple of trades before you hit a target, passing challenges is going to be difficult. It's going to be, and the most difficult thing about it is it's just going to be tiring on your mental, on your brain. It's because you're having to, let's say, when you have your personal account, you trade, you make money, boom, will you lose your money? But with the prop firm thing, if you're going to be hacking away at price before you hit a target, then it's like you're doing extra work to accomplish the same thing. Do you know what I mean? It's bad enough we got to jump the hurdles for the one step, two step. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because we have a GJ holiday today, I'm not really looking to participate with GJ for now. If it is taking out any rallies, I'll definitely message that in the Telegram. Let me have a look at price now after 12. So if I were to be trading, I'd be looking at 12 o'clock candle. And then I'm waiting for price to show me. Well, price, to be honest, could be taking out a high right now. Or, so for example, it would go up, rally up, show an issue an FVG, then slowly turn around. So people will be buying these buys, like taking the buys, and then it'll slowly trickle, and you will fail. But because like 12 o'clock candle is here, sell candle. So on this line, I'm seeing price push up. If I'm looking at price from a liquidity perspective, if price shoots up, then it's definitely taking out buy side liquidity. So my entry would be a short. However, I do know that price is moving from Monday's low, and then it's done another low today before shooting off. Because three is a magic number, 1, 2, 3, price should accelerate. So I'm not really sure how price is gonna behave, if I'm honest. So those are my two hypotheses. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna turn around just because it's taking out the high. That's how that's how price would behave if it were to reverse. However, because of the bias of bouncing off yesterday's low as well, it should most probably just rally up. Because of the lack, well, because there's a Japanese holiday, when I've watched price in the past, it tends to be a bit funny. So while price could rally today, and like if I were to trade it, it could hit, the probability falls down to like 40%. And that's why I don't trade it. It's not highly probable. It wouldn't be a plus setup, if you like. And that's from a fundamental perspective. I do see traders like talking about like A plus setups and stuff from the technical perspective. Of course, bro. But yeah, just from the fundamentals perspective, there you go. It just reduces the probability. And yeah, right about now, because I'm juggling my physical hustles as well as the digital, I need to make sure that, well, it's not even that. I'm just making sure that I'm taking A plus setups, and I'm making A plus setups and not, okay, putting my energy into setups that are less favorable. There we go. Because it doesn't really make sense, because I'm overloading on A plus setups now and just cooling off and make sure I'm doing other things, whatever. Yeah, just cooling off all of the extras. Because when you just take A plus setups, you can change in a 60% win rate. Well, yeah, with an A plus setup, you'll have a 60% win rate, let's say. And then if I were to just trade whenever I see something, I could be reducing it down to 45, 50. While I'd still be profitable, I would prefer to only behave like that if I was funded. Because when I'm funded, I know I'm going to be doing withdrawals, so my mind's not really trying to think about rallying up pips. I know that my expenses aren't that much. Do you know what I mean? If I'm trying to replace, let's say, for example, a 2K a month salary, it's not that deep. Like 10K challenge, 10K challenges on rotation can do that. Of course, you could just get the 100K and just do it that way. But let's say, for example, you come from humble beginnings and you ain't got like 400, 500 pound for the 100K, then of course you'd have to start small and scale up. And that's what I'm doing it for. That's what I'm doing it for. All of the traders who are coming from humble beginnings are trying to figure it out. My videos are going to be more tailored towards you guys, because that's where I came from. So with regards to like showing you how it's done, that's what I'm going to show you. Yeah, a lot of channels are doing. I mean, a lot of traders, and props to them. I haven't got anything against them, no pun intended with the prop, but it's just a different perspective that I think that does need to be shown, because not everybody has enough money for these things. It's just not realistic. So I'm gonna leave it there. Like, comment, subscribe, and all these things. And message me privately, because I'm off the charts now, so I'll be teaching. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Okay, I'm gonna do a recap.